What is going on, YouTube? It is Devin the Day Trader back with another video. It has been a while since I posted my last video, which I believe was on the 5th of July. Not really much has been going on since that day though, so I've been kind of quiet on the trading aspect of things. And then last week we were on vacation, so it was a little bit harder for me to pump out videos. But as far as today goes, I did trade the SPY, and today was a pretty nice day. All things considered. I mean, the day's not over, but I took a pretty aggressive scalp today, so to walk away green really feels good. So it's been a while since I showed you guys my trading calendar, but basically here it is. Last week was the first week ever, or not really ever, but the first week that I ended in the red since the end of May. June was all green. So, you know, you can't have every single week green all of the time. That's not going to happen. So we'll get that out of the way. This week looks like it's starting off a little better. The wins are on the more smaller side because, like I said, there hasn't really been much momentum. And the motto seems that once you have profits, just kind of take them off the table as quick as you can. So we're still trying to grind back the loss from last week. We're still down about $6 net from last week. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. If we get some more solid momentum tomorrow like we have today, then hopefully I'll be able to reclaim last week's losses. So anyways, if I go over to the trading stats, here we are. 23 wins, 12 losses, and we'll round that win-loss ratio up to 66%. And so far we are up $22.72 for the month of July. Starting balance on the account, $3,000. Current balance is now $29.71, and I am down about 28 bucks. However, if you don't factor in commissions, I'm actually up about 22. So really strong progress. I'm happy with how I've been trading. Today's kind of bittersweet because even though it was green, I could have definitely captured way more profits than I did. But I traded my plan. I did exactly what I wanted to do. So I guess I can't be too mad. So anyways, on to the trade recap, because that is probably why 80% of you guys have clicked on the video. So like I said, not much has been going on. I mean, we've just kind of been trading sideways. We've been stuck in ranges for the past while or so now. Yesterday was a nice move. I got in at about 55 and then I exited at about 40. So again, a really quick move. Take profits when you have them. Unfortunately, I missed this move right here. I got out about 15 minutes after Trump decided to tweet that trade talks weren't going well with China. But you can't rely on that all the time. So again, yesterday could have been a better day. Today could have been a better day. One of these days, I'm going to get really lucky, and I'm going to be able to catch a down move like this, and I'm going to be coming on the mic with an $80 winner, hopefully. So really, I did miss the brunt of this move, unfortunately, because I thought today was just going to be another range-bound trading day. We had some really nice support right here at about $299.45, so I didn't necessarily want to get in under this bear flag right here, because I didn't want us to do something like this where we broke it and then we bounced higher to kind of fill that range trading that we've been seeing the past couple of days. The next thing that I probably could have done that we didn't quite necessarily get is a break below this and then maybe some form of retest to retest that old support new resistance, but unfortunately that did not come. So again, this was a really aggressive trade on my part. So once we broke through this level, and I seen the volume increasing pretty drastically from about, that volume is wrong on TradingView, so I guess I can't really show you guys, but basically these candle spikes right here, I mean, that volume spike, really kind of got me into the FOMO mood a little bit. So what I did is I put in an entry for, I think it was like right on the open of the candle at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was like a July 7th. So it was today's expiration with a $299.50 put. No stop on this one. I upped my risk to about $60 last week, so that's how come you've seen somewhat of bigger losses, because I'm trying to be more aggressive considering that my win-loss ratio has been steady for quite a while now. So that was really in my risk tolerance zone. The option was about 56 cents. So I was okay if it was going to expire worthless. Obviously, it would have sucked a lot, but I would have been able to manage it. And then the target ultimately for this one, like I said, was a really quick trade, and I was looking for somewhere around 299 for my target, somewhere around that level. So really, it was a semi-quick trade. I got in over here on this candle, and then I believe I exited at 10:19, so about the low of this candle right here at 10:20 a.m. So a really quick trade. I was in it for about 4 minutes, so I guess I can't be too upset with that. I mean, obviously, if I held a little bit longer, I would have captured this and I would have made $80 or so. But you can't win them all, like I said. I mean, obviously it sucks, but I had a specific plan that I wanted to follow, and I stayed true to that plan. So that's all. I think I did a pretty good job, all things considered, especially seeing how aggressive my entry was. And that wasn't the only trade that you could have taken today. You could have gotten this bear flag. You could have taken that bear flag. This trade would have been phenomenal if you took it. This was like so from the low of this green candle right here, so from 299.53 to the low of this, nearly $1.20 directional move, which is something that we just haven't seen pretty much for the entire month of July. So it was pretty weird trying to take this trade, just because, like I said, we've been so range bound. If you didn't take that right there, you could have taken the low of day break at about 299.40, which would have been underneath this support from yesterday. That would have worked out pretty phenomenally too. And also, if you really wanted to, and if you are a fan of more bullish trades, you could have taken it bullish on about 298.70, because as you guys can see here, we have a morning star reversal candle pattern. We have a bullish candle, a bearish candle, followed by another bearish candle. Those are some horrific arrows. And then we get a nice bullish engulfing candle right here, which set up the pattern pretty nicely. We didn't necessarily close above the high of this bearish candle that formed the morning star reversal. If we did, that would have been gorgeous. But it doesn't matter anyways, because the next candle did that, and then the retest off of the high of that candle anyways at about 11:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this trade would have worked really well. And the reason why I wanted to kind of take a stab at this, even though I didn't, because normally if I take 2 trades in a day, the second trade is normally a loser. So that's in my rule books. Once I take that win for the day, I'm done. Because the worst thing that I can do, for my mental health as well as trying to be a disciplined trader, is taking a green trade and then turning around and losing it all. I've done that before. It's not fun. So that's just a simple rule that I have in place to make sure to collect the profits and to not lose them. Anyways, though, the low of this candle right here was 298.34. And the 10 EMA on the 5-minute at that time was at a 298.92. So nearly 60 cents below the 10 EMA, which is very extended on a 5-minute chart. So if you're an experienced trader, I guess you could have expected a bounce here, even though maybe it wasn't going to happen. But if you took like a July 17th, like, I don't know, 299 call, I think it was about 22 cents at the time of me looking at it. I mean, risk 22 cents. Right now, it's probably hovering around 35 cents. So that would have been a pretty perfect trade. But, what are you going to do? Not really too sure what's going to happen here for the rest of the day. It is possible, now that we have retested somewhat, that we maybe retest this a little bit further before kind of bouncing, getting a nice solid double bottom base in there. And the cool thing about today, too, is that if you go to a daily chart, the 10 EMA on a daily is about 298.44, and the low of day is about a 298.33. So we did tap the 10 EMA. Not really too sure where we go from here, but it has been a while since we have retested the 20 EMA. So I guess it could be possible that we make another run down towards the previous all-time highs here. It wouldn't be, uncommon for us to do that, especially at that 296 level is especially where that 20 EMA is at. So that's something to keep your eyes out on for. I'm not too entirely sure if it's going to happen, but if I did have a margin account, I would probably be selling some 295 puts that expire on Friday. Really nice solid premium down there. I think you can get them for about 15 cents per contract. I don't think we're going to sink another $3.89 between the rest of the week. I mean, we could. It's not unlikely considering, you know, the massive run-up that we've had so far. But I guess I don't know. I mean, you got really small decreasing volume. I mean, the volume has gone down nearly every single week since we've broken above the all-time highs. So I don't know. Summer trading's really tough. This market really doesn't like to be easy at the moment. And I think we are on pace for like the lowest volume week of the year so far. I mean, dating all the way back down to 2016, which threw in a 234 million volume. So that's not unlikely that we post lower volume, because this week we're only up about 86 million. So I don't know. It's Wednesday. It's still early. It is possible that we get a spike back up to these lows right here at about 299.40. Wouldn't be surprising. And I also wouldn't be surprised if we kind of rolled over and sunk lower on the day. We really need a good, strong down day on some heavy volume to, I think, lure in the buyers again. But other than that, not really much going on today. Haven't really looked at any other ticker symbols because I've just been kind of enjoying my time on the SPY recently. It's been treating me well. I'm finally getting the hang of how to trade it, so that's always a positive too. Professional traders say once you find something that works for you, keep on doing it, and then once you build a nice cushion for yourself, maybe branch out and try other things as well. Just looking at the hourly chart here, something interesting that I would like to note is that it has been quite a long time since we have bounced off of the 100 simple and the 200 simple on an hourly chart. So it's possible that we trade back down to these levels. I think that would be a fantastic buy the dip opportunity. But for now, I wouldn't be buying necessarily up here long. You could buy up here long if you're doing intraday trades like day traders normally do, but if you're swinging it, I would stay away. At least until we get back down to maybe like 290, if that's even going to happen. But I think there's too much risk going on right here at these all-time highs. China, you know, Trump tweets almost every single day about China, how it's going well, how it's going well, how it's going well. And then every time we get near an all-time high, all of a sudden a tweet comes out, nope, China's not doing well anymore. And it brings the market down. So that's kind of my view on the market. Where it goes from here, it's kind of in no man's land right now. I mean, it could really go back up and test all-time highs again. It could sink. We could bounce off of the 20 EMA before retesting all-time highs to form a double top before sinking lower. That's definitely a possibility. We could gap lower tomorrow before fading. Another possibility. Not really too sure what's going to happen from here. But I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I know it's been a while since I dropped my last video, but I'll try to get them out when I can. If there's no action in the markets, it's just not even worth my time to do any videos. So once again, thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you've learned something new, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me out a lot, keeps me motivated, and it makes me want to keep on dropping these videos out. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure to do that, because I think I'm dropping some pretty solid knowledge bombs that most people would lock behind paywalls. So there's also that. Anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.